Located among the rolling hills of Tulsa, Oklahoma is what I think might be one of the best designed car washes in the United States. Now, I know making a claim like that sparks a lot of debate, but what I'm talking about when I talk about design is a wash that is the result of a clear and distinctive vision. A vision that has three things. It's set up to clean a lot of cars, it looks good and communicates a high perceived value, and a design that separates the wash from the competition. Triple Play Car Wash in Tulsa certainly fits that criteria. The design is the brainchild of Tommy's Car Wash Systems, and the man that made it a reality is former baseball player Mark Redmond. In fact, Mark started thinking of owning a car wash while he was still playing baseball.
I was actually in Cleveland, Ohio, getting ready to play the Indians. And I was just on the computer doing searches, and I think it was probably in 2001, and just wanted to know a little bit more about it. So I literally started my search then for what I wanted to do after baseball and what type of car wash that I want to own. But I found out then that you really need to give 100% like I did in baseball. You had to give 100% and all your effort and all your time and sacrifice everything. And I couldn't do that at that time because I gave my 100% in the baseball at that time, so I had to wait.
And so when Mark retired in 2008, he decided to build a car wash. Here are the specifics. It's a patented modular building provided by Tommy's and allows views into the tunnel from both sides. More on how they did that in a minute. You enter on the right side of the building, and there are two lanes. One is a manned cashier lane, and the other is an ICS Auto Sentry pay station, which is also equipped with RFID for membership plans. There's a good-sized stack area that leads you to the tunnel entrance, which was designed to potentially be self-loading. To do that, they have a nice visual run-up to the conveyor, as well as a bright LED sign. The tunnel is 32 foot wide and 140 feet long, with a 120 foot flat belt Tommy's conveyor. The building has a transparent acrylic roof with a louvered door to vent heat and moisture. It has 3 mitters, 3 sets of rocker brushes, and 2 sets of wraps. One of the coolest things about the tunnel is what Tommy's calls the pod system. In order to get views into the tunnel from both sides, they didn't want the equipment room to run the full length of the building. So instead, they designed these pods that sit inside the tunnel. Here they have 3 of them with a controller, chemical dispensers, and hydraulic power packs. That allows them to have a shorter equipment room in the corner for the gear that can't get wet. Then they have 10 blowers, and then the customers can drive around to one of the free vacuum stalls. Now, despite the fact that Mark was on the 2003 Marlins and beat my Yankees in Game 6 of the World Series, I still think he's done a great job of transitioning into the car wash industry. And while he admits he still has a lot to learn about chemistry and equipment maintenance, there is one thing that he understands very well.
You got to believe in what you do and do it with 100% conviction. And if you don't believe it yourself, how can you make your customers believe it? Or how can you make your employees believe it? Or how can you make your investors believe it?